So today I'm going to make some homemade granola, and I thought I'd share the recipe with you. It's really easy, and you can also just see what's in your cupboard in terms of some of the nuts and dry ingredients to see what you fancy putting in it. Before you get started, you need to preheat your oven to about 170 to 180 degrees centigrade. So first of all, I've got 1 cup of rolled oats, and I'm going to add them to a an oven-proof baking dish. I've then got 1/2 cup of nuts, and here I've got some almonds, sunflower seeds, pecans, and pine nuts. I think that's it. There might be some sunflower seeds at the bottom, and I'm going to add these to the blender just to blend them up a little bit. So now I'm just going to add the chopped nuts and seeds to the oats. I've then got a heaped tablespoonful of coconut flour, so I'm just going to add that in. I'm going to add a heaped tablespoon of coconut flakes. So that's all the dry ingredients in there, and I'm just going to give it a bit of a mix around. Now you're going to add the wet ingredients. I've got just over a 1/4 cup of coconut oil, but you can use other oils and it'll work just as well. And I've got 1/3 of a cup of half honey and half maple syrup. So I'm just going to add those to the dry ingredients. Just mix it around. Make sure you try and get the oil covered on as much of it as possible. I'm now adding the honey and the maple syrup, and I'm going to give that a really good mix around as well. And this is what it looks like once you've mixed all the wet and dry ingredients together. And I'm now going to pop it in the oven for about 20 minutes. I've just taken the granola out of the oven now, 5 minutes before the end. I did open it up and give it a quick stir around. So yeah, it smells delicious. This one smells really coconutty. And I'm just going to let it cool now before I add some raisins, and then it'll go into the storage jar. Finally, now it's cooled off a bit, I've just added a couple of handfuls of raisins, or you can use sultanas or dried apricots or any kind of dried fruit that you've got. Here's the finished granola in a sterilised, sealed Kilner jar, and it will keep like this in a cool, dark place for a good few weeks, probably up to a month, but this probably won't last that long. And I like it for breakfast, served with either cold milk or almond milk or yogurt or flavoured yogurt. It's just a really yummy breakfast that feels quite naughty, and actually, because it's made with honey and maple syrup rather than sugar, it's not really naughty at all. So yeah, if you make this, let me know, and I hope you enjoy.